माता की जय। भारत माता की जय।
कोटि कंठ कल कल निनाद कराले कोटि कोटि भुजै द्रुत कर करवाले अबला के नो मायतो बले बहुबलधारिणीं नमामि तारिणीं रिपुदलवारिणीं मातरं वन्दे मातरं। तुमि विद्या तुमि धर्म तुमि हृदि तुमि मर्म त्वं हि प्राणः शरीरे बाहुते तुमि मा शक्ति हृदये तुमि मा भक्ति तोमारै प्रतिमा गणि मंदिरे मंदिरे वन्दे मातरं। त्वं हि दुर्गा दश प्रहरधारिणीं कमला कमलदल विहारिणीं वाणी विद्यादायिनीं नमामि त्वां नमामि अमलाम् अमलाम् अतुलां सुजलां सुफलां श्यामलां सरलां सुस्मितां भूषितां धरणीं भरणीं मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्।
That's our wonderful prayer song, Vande Mataram. Now I request our chairman and principal sir, Mr. J. Suraj Mohan sir, to lead the day with the flag hoisting, the most auspicious time. Let's stand like that for the flag hoisting by our principal, chairman sir, Mr. J. Suraj Mohan sir. Don't clap, children. No clapping.
School salute!
And the singers Chandrasai, Manimeghana, Harshita, Jessica Parmala, Geetika, Soumya, Nijasrita, Alithya Merlin, I Maulika. They will try to show the wonderful tricolor flag, our gender song, once again with all the reverence and respect.
మనలోన ఎన్నెన్నో చరితలతో మనకే అది నజరాన ఆ కీర్తిని కొనియాడగ పదములు లేరాయగా ఆ కీర్తిని కొనియాడగ పదములు లేరాయగా ప్రణమిల్లి భక్తితో వందనమే చేయన ప్రణమిల్లి భక్తితో వందనమే చేయన దివ్యేనా మన జెండా ఎగిరేను దివి నిండా భరతావని గౌరవాన్ని పెంచుతుందిరా మన ఉన్నతి నలుదిశలా నింపుతుందిరా భరతావని గౌరవాన్ని పెంచుతుందిరా మన ఉన్నతి నలుదిశలా నింపుతుందిరా దిగంతాల అంచులకు ఎగిరేను చూడరా దిగంతాల అంచులకు ఎగిరేను చూడరా మనసార ఒక్కసారి అభినందన చేయరా మనసార ఒక్కసారి అభినందన చేయరా ఇదియేరా మన జెండా ఎగిరేను దివి నిండా అందరి లక్ష్యం ఒకటే మన అందరి గమ్యం ఒకటే అందరి లక్ష్యం ఒకటే మన అందరి గమ్యం ఒకటే అఖండ భారత యశోశ్రస్సును ప్రపంచానికి పంచడం అఖండ భారత యశోశ్రస్సును ప్రపంచానికి పంచడం అమూల్య భారత సంస్కృతి సంపద తరతరాలకు అందించడం అమూల్య భారత సంస్కృతి సంపద తరతరాలకు అందించడం అదిగో ఆకాశాన ఎగిరింది నా జెండా అదిగో ఆకాశాన ఎగిరింది నా జెండా మూడు రంగుల జెండా మూవన్నెల నా జెండా మూడు రంగుల జెండా మూవన్నెల నా జెండా ఇది ఏరా మన జెండా ఎగిరేను దివి నిండా
Today's children are tomorrow's citizens. Jai Hind. That's what this UKG girl is to say today. A big hand clap for Tenali. Second speaker for the today, M. Kemal Shah, grade 10A. He's going to speak in English. Kemal Shah, grade 10A.
Honorable Chairman Sir, respected Principal Madam, worthy teachers and all my dear friends. Good morning to all. Firstly, I wish everyone a very happy Independence Day. 15th August is a day when we raise our national flags high and proudly sing our national anthem. This day is not only to celebrate our independence but also to understand the importance and pay tribute to the sacrifices of people of India.
Kemal Shah, a big hand clap for Kemal Shah. The next one to come, A. Monica, grade 10A. Her speech is in Telugu.
గౌరవనీయులైన ప్రధాన ఉపాధ్యాయులకు ఇక్కడికి విచ్చేసిన అతిథులకు మరియు పెద్దలకు నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారములు. నా తోటి విద్యార్థులకు 76వ సంవత్సర స్వాతంత్ర దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఈరోజు మనకు చాలా గొప్ప రోజు, ఎందుకంటే మనకు స్వాతంత్ర్యం వచ్చిన రోజు. కులమతాలకు అతీతంగా అందరం కలిసి జరుపుకునే ఈ పండుగే స్వాతంత్ర దినోత్సవం. పూర్వం కొన్ని సంవత్సరాల క్రితం బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళు వ్యాపారం అనే పేరుతో మన దేశానికి వచ్చి మనల్ని బందీలుగా చేసుకొని 200 సంవత్సరాలు పరిపాలించారు. వారిని మన దేశం నుండి వెళ్ళగొట్టడానికి భగత్ సింగ్ వంటి వారు ముఖ్యులు. కావున వారందరినీ మనం గుర్తు చేసుకుందాం. మనం ఎగరవేసే జెండాను పింగళి వెంకయ్య గారు రూపొందించారు. కావున ఈ శుభ సందర్భంలో ఆయనని కూడా ఒకసారి స్మరించుకుందాం. దేశంలోని పిల్లలందరం దేశభక్తులుగా మారుతాం. మనం మన దేశాన్ని ప్రేమిద్దాం. మన దేశం గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలి. జెండాకు వందనం చేసే ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ దేశం మీద భక్తితో ఉండాలి. ఇంతటి స్వేచ్ఛని మనకిచ్చిన స్వాతంత్ర సమరయోధుల శ్రమను వృధా కానివ్వకుండా మనం మన దేశ కీర్తి ప్రతిష్టలను ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా పెంపొందించేలా చేయడం మనందరి బాధ్యత. ఇది మనం ఎప్పటికీ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. మరొకసారి అందరికీ 76వ సంవత్సర స్వాతంత్ర దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు. ఇంతటి సువర్ణ అవకాశాన్ని కల్పించిన ప్రధానోపాధ్యాయుల గారికి నా ధన్యవాదాలు. జై హింద్.
Colors when we look up to the sky, three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays arising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green of waving palms in the breeze. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors stream. The saffron gives us courage and inspires sacrifice. The white for us is peace and honesty. The green is festive life and it means prosperity. The central wheel is Dharma for eternity. Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays arising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green of waving palms in the breeze. Our hearts fill with pride at this three colors stream. From the north and from the south of this great ancient land, from the east and from the west, together we all stand. Let's reveal the flag that is a mark of unity, identity, integrity, and noble dignity. Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. Jai Hind.
Three colors: integrity, dignity, noble dignity. Wonderfully used the words, eloquence of language in English. A big hand clap for all these 8, 9, 10 senior girls. We shall have P. Santosh Babu, Standard 10, the speech in Hindi, national language. Santosh Babu, Standard 10.
संतोष बाबू, मैं 10वीं कक्षा का छात्र हूँ। पहले प्राचार्य जी को और अध्यापकगण को मेरे सादर प्रणाम और सभी विद्यार्थियों को 76वें आज़ादी दिवस की शुभकामनाएं। आज 15 अगस्त आज़ादी दिवस है। इस अवसर पर मैं कुछ बात कहना चाहता हूँ। हम सबको मालूम है कि सैकड़ों वर्ष पहले भारत अंग्रेजों के शासन में था। अंग्रेजों ने हमें बहुत कष्ट दिए। महात्मा गांधी जी ने शांति और अहिंसा से अंग्रेजों की विरुद्ध लड़ाई की, जैसे नमक सत्याग्रह, असहयोग आंदोलन, भारत छोड़ो जैसे कई आंदोलन चलाए। परस्पर 15 अगस्त 1947 को भारत आज़ाद हुआ। तब से हर वर्ष 15 अगस्त को आज़ादी दिवस मनाते आ रहे हैं। इस अवसर पर हर जगह तिरंगा झंडा फहराया जाता है। नेता लोग भाषण देते हैं। सब मिलकर गीत गाते हैं। शहीदों को याद किया जाता है, जैसे महात्मा गांधी जी, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस, भगत सिंह, चंद्रशेखर आजाद, अल्लूरी सीतारामन, जिन्होंने देश की आज़ादी के लिए उनका प्राण त्याग किया। हमें भी उनका मार्ग पर चलना है। सत्य, अहिंसा, त्याग, समर्पण, विश्व बंधुत्व की भावनाएं को अपनाना है।
अंत में मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि देश की रक्षा करना और शांति को बनाए रखना हमारा परम धर्म है। सब मिलकर एक बार जोर से कहिए कि भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। आचार्य जी ने इस अवसर पर मैं इस भाषण देने की स्वर्णिम अवकाश दिया, इसके लिए मैं उनको अपना धन्यवाद अदा कर रहा हूँ। जय हिंद।
Good संतोष बाबू। सब मिलकर भारत माता की जय। You can all say भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की जय। Wonderful, Santosh. The next one to come will be Hannah Prasudia, grade 11 English.
Honorable Chairman, Honorable Director Ma'am, respected teachers, respected Principal Ma'am, and my dear friends, good morning to everyone. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy 75th Independence Day of our Mother India. Today is an auspicious and precious day to all of us because our country was saved from the clutches of the British rulers. The freedom that we are enjoying today is because of many more freedom fighters. They fought for freedom, liberty, and political rights of our people. There were many freedom fighters to be recollected on this occasion such as Gandhiji, Nehru, Patel, Bose, Alluri, Bhagat Singh, Udham Singh, Lal, Bal, Pal, etc. All these were the real heroes of our country. What we are today is only because of them. But we should not misuse the freedom given to us. Instead, we must make the best use of it. I would like to remind you of a few points on this occasion which we have to follow. First of all, we have to learn good qualities from our freedom fighters such as patriotism, determination, punctuality, self-discipline and sacrifices. The second one is education. Before independence, many people did not get the opportunity to be educated, but our Indian Constitution gave the opportunity to all its citizens. So every one of us should be educated with which we can develop our country. The third one is natural resources. India has plenty of natural resources with which we can develop our country. And at the same time, we have to protect our environment. The fourth one is social responsibility. Being good citizens, every one of us should feel responsible towards the society and follow all the instructions given by the government. The main one, health and hygiene. Every one of us should give more prominence towards health and hygiene. If everyone is healthy, the whole nation will be healthy. The sixth one, technology. Every day, many changes are being seen in science and technology. We should not misuse our technology. We should not depend more on electronic gadgets. The seventh one, leadership qualities. Being students, every one of us should acquire leadership qualities from the school level because today's children are tomorrow's leaders. The eighth one and the main one of the theme of the day, unity in diversity. Our country is a pack of many languages, religions, castes and cultures. So all of us should learn to respect one another and live with harmony. These are the qualities we have to learn to protect the democracy in our country. Then only it will be meaningful for the freedom that we got and for the sacrifice of our freedom fighters. I thank the school management for giving me this opportunity. Jai Hind. Long live India.
That's wonderful, Hannah, from class 11, senior secondary school, where she has put forth so many points. It's not what the nation has given to us. It is what being citizens of India, that too independent, progressive India, what we have to give back to keep up the democracy, to keep up the welfare of the future generations. A big hand clap for Hannah. We shall have a wonderful special song from our kindergarten. A. Amrita, UKG A5, is going to sing a beautiful song for all of us. A. Amrita, she is the daughter of the old student of St. John's, a second generation, third generation St. John's students. So she is all students' daughter, Amrita, UKG A5.
Good morning everyone. My name is Amrita. I am studying UKG. Love my country, India. Proud of my country, India. Love my brother, love my sister. Beautiful country, India. Love my country, India. Proud of my country, India. Love my brother, love my sister. Beautiful country, India. Rivers and mountains, India. Seas and forests, India. No one is better than India. Love my country, India. Proud of my country, India. Love my brother, love my sister. Beautiful country, India. Happy Independence Day.
సంగమ క్షేత్రం రంగుల హరివిల్లులు విలసిల్లిన నిలయం భారతదేశం మన జన్మ ప్రదేశం భారత ఖండం ఒక అమృత భాండం భారతదేశం మన జన్మ ప్రదేశం భారత ఖండం ఒక అమృత భాండం ఉత్తరాన ఉన్నతమై హిమగిరి శిఖరం దక్షిణాన నెలకొన్నది హిందూ సముద్రం ఉత్తరాన ఉన్నతమై హిమగిరి శిఖరం దక్షిణాన నెలకొన్నది హిందూ సముద్రం తూర్పు దిశ పొంగి పొరలే గంగా సంద్రం తూర్పు దిశ పొంగి పొరలే గంగా సంద్రం పశ్చిమాన అనంతమై సింధు సాగరం భారతదేశం మన జన్మ ప్రదేశం భారత ఖండం ఒక అమృత భాండం ఒకే జాతి ఒకే మతం ఒకటన్న ప్రదేశం రత్న గర్భ పేరు గన్న భారతదేశం ఒకే జాతి ఒకే మతం ఒకటన్న ప్రదేశం రత్న గర్భ పేరు గన్న భారతదేశం ధీర పుణ్య చరితలున్న ఆలయ శిఖరం ధీర పుణ్య చరితలున్న ఆలయ శిఖరం సత్య ధర్మ శాంతులున్న ప్రేమ కుటీరం భారతదేశం మన జన్మ ప్రదేశం భారత ఖండం ఒక అమృత భాండం కోకిలమ్మ పాడగలదు జాతీయ గీతం కొండ కోన వాగు పాడు సంస్కృతి గీతం కోకిలమ్మ పాడగలదు జాతీయ గీతం కొండ కోన వాగు పాడు సంస్కృతి గీతం గుండె గుండె కలుసుకొనటే సమరస భావం గుండె గుండె కలుసుకొనటే సమరస భావం చేయి చేయి కలిపితేనే ప్రగతుల తీరం భారతదేశం మన జన్మ ప్రదేశం భారత ఖండం ఒక అమృత భాండం భారతదేశం మన జన్మ ప్రదేశం భారత ఖండం ఒక అమృత భాండం
That's a beautiful song of Nirmala Suraganga Jala Sangamam is our bar collection. And the one thing which I love the most today morning, all the students with the flags, whatever the song, Hindi, Telugu, English, nicely waving the flag. A big hand clap for all the student audience and a big hand clap for all the singers who tried their best to bring in the fervor of our nation. I invite our principal ma'am, Mrs. T. Bittu Vinita, to bring greetings to the students and teachers.
Sir, Madam, my dear students, teachers and parents. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Children, in the journey of freedom fight, many mothers lost their children many parents lost their children and children lost their parents. Kindly remember all these things and be responsible citizens so that we can build a good society. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Ms. Leela. It was a wonderful call that we have to remember all those who sacrificed for the freedom of our country. Let us have a nice Hindi special song from 5th and 6th classes, Hind Desh Ke Nivasi. Deepti Standard 5, Vanyasri Grade 6D, Jarsuna Grade 6B, Shiny Priscilla Grade 6C, Catherine Christina Shalom Grade 6D, Kirti Grade 6D, Bhuvita Grade 8B, Nakshatra Kothari Grade 6C, Samvid Grade 6B. Hind Desh Ke Nivasi. That's a wonderful singing from the upper primary 6th and 5th classes. A big hand clap for all these Hindi singers. Now, I invite our beloved principal and chairman of the school, Mr. J. Suraj Mohan sir, to bring us the greetings of the 15th August and his valuable words which enlighten our spirits. Sir.
Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. So the farewell has started long back with all the flags fluttering high in the sky. Har Ghar Tiranga on the building. Four corners we have our flags fluttering. It is a symbol. It is a symbol we are displaying. It is a symbol we are waving. It is a symbol we are showing. It is a symbol of freedom. The freedom that was given for us. The most important thing, what is it, you know? The most daring thing. It is not very difficult. Very difficult, not very easy, pardon me. It's not easy. The most difficult thing is to speak the truth. To speak the truth. Very hard, we all know. The rules are very simple, very difficult to follow. There is one man that followed it. There is one man that spoke the truth. And it was possible with only that man, with only that one man, to get the freedom eventually. The man who spoke the truth. Truth has power. With that, he got the freedom. With ahimsa, see, when we say fight, we are thinking of fists, we are thinking of weapons, we are thinking of guns. But he thought of truth, patience, satyagraha. With that, he got. That's why he is the Mahatma, great soul. He became the father of the nation. Violence also used, we have warriors, great warriors. With pride we say from our Telugu land, Alluri Sita Ramaraju, Manyam Veerudu. This is a favorite for everyone. On Fancy Dress Day also, many children they turn up as Alluri Sita Ramaraju. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, another one we all admire. His courage. He wanted to raise an army. He went to Japan. He met Hitler. He asked the help of Hitler. Hitler, I want to get freedom. Let us raise an army. He went to Germany and spoke. We all admire all these people. That was our past. They all gave wonderful slogans. Still they inspire us. Subhash Chandra Bose, give me blood, I'll give you freedom. Freedom doesn't come easy. It requires blood. That time his fight was that. Freedom is my birthright. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Freedom is my birthright. Hey, you fellow, who are you fellow? To say I am your slave in my motherland, in my country, you say I am a slave. You are white, you are a foreigner. How come you rule us? Freedom is our birthright. We all take it, freedom is our birthright. Do or die. Mahatma Gandhi, before he went to jail for Quit India, do or die. Karo ya maro, that's it. Do or die. Nothing else. And later, Aram haram hai. Jawaharlal Nehru, after independence, Let us build our nation. Don't be lazy, you fellows. Aram, haram. Work. Said work, work. Let us work. Let us build the nation. Lal Bahadur Shastri, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Slogans that inspire us. Right, children, we know these things. Let me, that's our recent past. Let me take you to the latest past. The latest past. So we got freedom. So are we free? No. No, we are not free. Do we have threats? Yes, we have threats. You all know the Kargil war? You know the Kargil war? Maybe you are very young. But recent was Kargil war. While celebrating these Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, while we are celebrating, we are talking about many things. You know, in the assemblies we are talking. Many good things were said. We recollected many events that happened in the past. Unsung heroes, we talked about unsung heroes. We know the heroes, we are singing praises about them, but there are also some unsung heroes. We spoke about them, and in that instance I told you about the Gallantry Awards. Paramveer Chak, Mahavir Chak, Veer Chak. These three who got, allow me to tell you about three people who got this. First of all, the Paramveer Chak. This award is given to the highest, the one who has shown highest valor, bravery, self-sacrifice. Vikram Batra, this is also made into a film by some actor called Malhotra as Shersha. Vikram Batra. During Kargil war, he got this Paramveer Chakra. Why he got it? He was asked to capture, see it is in the peaks. We are having this war in the Himalayas. 4051 is the name of the peak. So the enemy was sitting there on the peak. And Vikram Batra was asked to go and recapture. The enemy has occupied the peak. Go and recapture that. He went. You know, the incline is 80 degrees. 90 degrees, you know, right? The incline is 80 degrees. 90 degrees, if you sit on it, you will slide, like a wave slide. It is 80 degrees. He and his team went and captured the peak. He called his home. And he told his friends, see this one. He told his friends, his platoon, like his team. After capturing that, he said, "Ye dil mange more." More. Right? That means, see, let us display more valor, more courage, more bravery. Let us capture some more peaks. He celebrated that, and later he called his father. He said, "Father, I captured this peak." But in very few days again he was asked to give an assignment. There was another one, 5175, peak number 5175. That is a very high peak. The enemy was sitting there. Kargil war we are talking about. He was asked to go and capture that. It's a very tough one, very difficult one, very high. You know, when the enemy is high and when you are coming from down to up, when you are going up, the enemy has an advantage. They fought valiantly, but he was shot in that. He was killed in action. Vikram Batra. He was called as Shersha. When the enemy gave messages, when the Pakistan gave messages to their country back, they referred to him as Sher Shah. Sher Shah is coming to capture. Or Sher Shah was shot. He was known for his bravery. He got Paramveer Chakra. Mahavir Chakra. This comes close to our land. He comes from Telangana. Santosh Babu, his name. Recently, 2019, I'm talking about the threats. First of all, Pakistan in Kargil. Again, China started from this side. They came to Ladakh. They occupied a part of Ladakh. Santosh Babu was given the command, the order to vacate the enemy. Santosh Babu, he also worked in Congo. In Congo, he got a very good man as a noble, as a bold and noble man, both. In Ladakh, when he went to vacate, in the fight, you might have seen that. This is very new, very fresh in your memory. So people who have followed. See, they would come face to face and push one another with their chests, each one back. You come forward and they will push forward. So that was what? With fists. They were just arm wrestling, pushing one another back. It was telecast on TV. But when he went to vacate, he was beaten on the head with a blunt object. He died in action. That night, Indian Army attacked Chinese soldiers. 40 were killed in that fire. We lost 3. He got Mahavir Chakra. Telangana, Suryapet, 2019 it happened. He was given all the national honor, and his wife is now made the deputy collector. Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra. Third one, you know this very well. Third one, Veer Chakra. The one who got Veer Chakra. He is popular for his mustache. Yeah? Remember? He was flying a MiG-20 mustache. You know Surya, actor, he had that mustache. The same kind of mustache he has. This was Balakot. Very recently, 2020 March. The terrorists strike and we did a surgical strike. And the Pakistan fighters, M15s, they came into India and he was chasing them. He chased them. In the chase, his MiG-20 entered into Pakistan airspace and they shot it down with a missile. And he ejected with a parachute and he came down. When he came down, he don't know where he was. He asked a boy there, is this India or Pakistan? That boy lied. He said, this is India. By the time the villagers, they gathered there, the people who are in the farm, and seeing the Indian flag on the parachute, they started manhandling him. And this also have gone viral. Very recently, you can check. He shot into the air. He did not kill anyone. He shot into the air. And he had some papers. He folded them, chewed them, and swallowed them. Not to be known. But later he was released. He was released. And he became very popular, a popular hero. There are memes. And while interrogation, they gave tea and asked, how is the tea? The tea is fantastic, he said, in the enemy camp, in the interrogation. Very cool man. He was given Veer Chakra. These are the 3 gallantry awards that India gives for bravery. And I will conclude by saying this one. Recently, I visited a war memorial. Very recently, I visited a war memorial in Dharamshala. There, a monument was built. There is a message that was written there. I want to tell you about. They asked me to give this message to you. Nobody told me. It was written on the wall. You fellow, you have come here, take this message and give to others. It said, there are 3 walls, curved walls. 3 curved walls represent 3 wings of the defense: Army, Navy, Air Force. And on it was written the names of all the people who were dead in the war. And there was a rifle and a cap on that. It represents the fallen soldier. And by it, there was written, a message was written for all the people who come and visit here. When you go home, tell them that we gave our today for your tomorrow. I bring this message from that war memorial to you. They asked, go home and tell all the people here. They gave their today, we gave our today for your tomorrow. My responsibility is complete. I wanted to give this. I am bringing this from the war memorial. Right, children, your parents, staff, students, what we can do is what the call given by Nehru, Aram Haram Hai. We should do our bit. Kalam very recently was telling, change can come from schools. The primary teachers only can bring change. No other officers, high posts, no, they are doing their job. They are working for the progress of the country. But parents, teachers and students, now students only, can bring some change. So let us work for that. So this is my concluding remark or speech or message for you all, for us all. Let us all work for the advancement, for the progress of the nation. Thank you all, and I like it so much. I appreciate you all so much, children, for coming in good patriotic spirit. Let me see the flags once. Let me see the flags. Raise your flags. Just wave them. Right. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Jai
all of you stand silently for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चर जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जाहे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
So salute